Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Saz. Welcome. So today I've got a big old bunch of makeup to try out. Some of it is stuff that is like just new flavours, scents, or just something completely new, or something I've had for a while and I just haven't tried out, so I thought we could try it out. So I have three lip oily products. I'm only going to use one. So one is a completely new product to me and the other just new sort of scents. So first up was the Bad Bitch Energy by P. Louise. This is the lip conditioner and lip oil. This one's in the fudge scent. So I've got that to try, and I also got the Sweet Like Chocolate lip oil. But I'm not going to try these ones because I know what the formula is like and I love it. But what I am going to try is the Silk Balm by Huda Beauty. Now this is in the shade Blush. I love the packaging. I just think it's really nice. So let's give it a go. These lips hydrated. I like the doe foot actually. It's actually quite it's almost precise. It's got like a point to it. Doesn't really have a scent. Okay, it's got a little bit of colour. I don't know whether you guys can see that very well. I'm gonna apply a half. There's not really like the colour. There's no real like pigment on there, but it feels really nice. It's not sticky at all. Feels like a lip oil, feels very silky. I'm getting obviously Silk Balm, but yeah, I actually really like that. Yeah, it's really nice. It doesn't feel sticky. It feels a little bit heavy. I did go on quite a thick layer though, so, but yeah, I really like that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so I don't have a new primer to test out, so I'm just going to go with these three. So I've got the Weetree Gripping Primer, although I've had mine up like that and it's so much like air and I don't know what's going on. And then the Perfecting Cocoa Gold Primer, and I'm thinking of going with this, but I'm not sure because I have like a foundation to try and I'm not sure whether that would be the great option to try a foundation with underneath. Okay, so I've gone against using the e.l.f. It's my absolute favourite thing to wear under foundation because we have a skin tint to try. Now I probably got completely the wrong shade, but we're just going to work with it. You know, I got this and one of the other products that I've got to try. I did a swap with one of my friends. We just swapped a bit of makeup that weren't for us, or we used once and we just didn't like it for our skin types and stuff like that. So I picked this up. We've done a swap, so I got this. So this is in the shade 3 and this is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. It says up to 24-hour skin tint, foundation and vitamin C, or vitamin C, whatever way you say it. Just wanted to have a look. It says brightens and delivers beautiful skin-like coverage that lasts all day. 95% said the skin looked healthier, weightless feel, resists sweat, humidity and fading. Suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin. It's a vegan formula. Yeah, and it says that all of that stuff that people have been saying that, you know, it lasts all day sort of thing. People have been testing it for like 4 weeks. So yeah, so I got the shade 3 and I do believe this at the moment is £10.39 in Boots. It's normally £12.99, so we're going to give it a go. I've still got sticky hands from the gripping primer, so I'm trying to open it and I can't. There we go. So it looks like this. So you've got a dropper. So I just want to see if it's got a scent. Oh, it does. I can't deny. Sort of smells a bit like nail polish remover. But yeah, so that is the colour. I'm trying to work out, I think maybe use a brush and then a sponge. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my P. Louise 644 brush. Quite a dense brush. I'm thinking that might be good. I'm going to do half my face. I'm hoping that even though it's a little bit light because it's a skin tint, I'll be able to just get away with it. I feel like definitely a little bit light, but we're going to work with it and see how it goes. I'm going to do half with a brush and then I might do half with a sponge, because some people do that, but I prefer going with brush and then just going over with a sponge. I'm just going to layer it up a little bit. I mean, it looks really nice so far. It's definitely a bit light, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna finish blending this and I'll come back. Okay, so this is what we are looking like so far. I'm definitely gonna go over this with a sponge. I just prefer that kind of finish, but we're gonna try it with a sponge and see how it is. So I'm just gonna go in with this big old one. This is from Shein and I actually really quite like this sponge. When I got it first, it was so squashed and I was just like, oh my gosh. But actually, once I wet it and let it dry, it reformed its shape. Okay. I'm just going to go over the side because I just can't stand how it looks right now. I definitely feel this is looking so much nicer with a sponge. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. This had the brush and a sponge and this was just a sponge. And I think it actually looks really nice. Still got some on my hand and it looks like it dries fairly matte, but then when I do it like this, it looks like it's got a glow to it, but when I look at it straight on, it does look quite matte, but it looks quite nice on the skin. So yeah, I'm actually quite liking that. I kind of wish I had a shade that's a little bit darker, but I've got quite a dark foundation, so I was thinking I could maybe mix the two, but that's actually really nice. I like that. So next up we have a product that has given me so much stress, it's unbelievable, to actually get this product because the delivery drivers were not my friend. But I finally got the contour wand from Doll Beauty. Now I haven't tried anything new from Doll Beauty in ages. The only thing I have of theirs is their like highlighter, but I've got some lipsticks on the way from them and I'm so excited to try them out. So I got this, it was on flash sale on TikTok shop for £10. I was like, I had to get it, and I got the shade Light because I want to use it for the product that it is, a contour wand, not a bronzing wand. And this is the shade and I think it would be a really nice contour shade for me. So I'm just going to give it a swatch. I don't know why I keep smelling stuff. So this is the shade. It looked quite dark on my hand actually, but we'll give it a go. So I'm going to do a little bit first on this side. I'm a bit worried actually how quick this will dry. I'm just going to use the same brush I used for the foundation. I'm not sure why I put it on my head because I'm using it to contour, but that actually is blending so nicely. That actually looks really nice. Don't want it, I want it just so it contours. Okay, I really like that actually. I'm gonna do the other side. And you don't actually need that much either, which is good. And it blends really quickly. Like, that is literally blended. And it's not interfering with the foundation that I have down. It's going to pop a little bit like up here. Let's put some on my nose just for fun. So I'm just going to take the bit that I put on my hand, work it into a brush and then put a little bit on my nose. Probably a bit much on that side. It is blending really nicely though. I don't usually contour my nose that much because it's quite a difficult thing to do, and I'm really liking this. That actually looks really nice. This is a good product. I like this. I'm so happy I have it. I'm just going to go and do some blusher, and then I'll be back because I don't have a new cream bronzer or a cream blusher, so I'm going to do those and then come back. So when I went to go and get my cream blusher, I actually realised I have a new cream blush. It is this tiny little mini from Number 7. I got this ages ago in a little free set, and it's actually a liquid lip and cheek tint, so I thought let's try it out together. It's a new product and it's so cute and diddy, perfect for travelling. So this says it's a lightweight embeddable lip and cheek tint that delivers a healthy glow and a natural pop of colour. Okay, so this you can get in a full size as well. It's £9.95 for a full size, which is I think 10ml, and this one is 3ml, which is quite a decent size for a mini. This one's in the shade Dusk Pink, but there's 3 shades to choose from. So yeah, let's give this a go. I've no idea what the colour will be like or anything like that, but okay, it does look like it might be quite dark actually. That's a colour that does actually look really dark compared to what that looks like, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. So what it looks like, I think a brush would probably be best. I'm going to use a Mitchell MF4. It doesn't really have a scent. That's not really pink. Definitely not a pink. I suppose it's got a bit of a pink tint to it, but it's actually really, really pretty. So I need a bit more because I used most of what I used on this one side, but that is actually a really nice little pop of colour. I will say it's definitely a bit more pigmented in person than it does look like it on the camera. But that actually looks really nice. The powder brush that I have picked up to match it is definitely gonna match it. It's definitely very sheer, but you can see it, but it's quite sheer. It's not my favourite, but I actually quite like it, but definitely it doesn't look like that colour at all. I mean, it looks almost purplish to me. But yeah, I actually like it. Next up, I'm actually really excited to try this product. I don't think I've ever tried anything other than a sample from this, but I've got the Lancome All Over Concealer in the shade. It is 110 Ivory. Oh, that's the USA one, so it's 010 Beige Porcelain. I actually did a swap with this with my friend because it's too dark for her, but it looks like it's going to be the perfect shade for me, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. I'm not sure whether it's the one that I've seen so many people rave about, but I don't know if she's only like literally brought this out to see and then realise it's too dark, so let's give it a go. I definitely probably would go over with a little bit of a lighter concealer just because I quite like a bright concealer, but I also need something to cover these. So I think these are like £28, but I will check and I will have a look. But yeah, I don't usually take concealer all the way up, but I'm not doing any eyeshadow. I'm just going to set it and I've got a liner to try. But actually, this is looking really nice. So what I always do is I do a brush and then I just go over and just tap with my blender. That is pigmented because I have really bad under eyes at the moment. You can see on here as well, it's all really dark, and that is pretty much covered. Okay, so next I have to try is the HNB loose powder. So this is in the shade too translucent. And this is the powder. So even though it's translucent, it's got a kind of colour to it. It says £13.50 and it says it's a lightweight formula that sets makeup and keeps makeup all day with no flashback, blurs pores and gives a flawless smooth under eye and base. Now I have quite a few eye wrinkles, so yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I'm just gonna pick some up, I'm gonna tap some off in the lid because it's quite a bit came out, and then that's a lot that came out, but we are going to just make sure there is no creases. And I'm going to do one eye and then the other eye. And I'm using my Trigwell powder puff. I'm just going to pick whatever is left up on my hand just to go over the eyelid. Okay, so it is definitely blurred. I'm sort of looking in the mirror at the same time because I can't see what I'm doing if I look in the on the screen. But right, so this is the one that I have just powdered. It definitely looks really nice. I don't think it has blurred pores. I can definitely still see some pores, and it has picked up a little bit and looks a little bit like I've got dry skin here, and my skin's not too bad at the moment. It's not that easy to show you on camera, but I need to see what it looks like once I've set and done some setting spray. So let me just do the other eye now. Okay, so I have just finished setting. I just added a little bit of powder bronzer and blusher. So I actually have the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray thing. It's the Milk Hydro Grip and Refresh setting spray. So I did get this sent to me from one of my friends, so I'm really looking forward to trying this thing. You need to shake it first. Okay, it's got a really nice mister. I will say that mister is really nice. I'm gonna do a swatch of something so we can see how it sets. I think I'll just do bronzer because that is what is next to me. So I'm gonna bronze and then okay, so I'm gonna leave that to dry. I actually quite like that. Oh, I've got it all over my mirror now. Okay, I do really like that setting spray. Actually, it's definitely given my face a lot more hydration back, so I do like that. So next up we've got two eyeliners, but I think I'm going to use the Huda one because I'm really looking forward to trying that. But I have the e.l.f. eyeliner in black that my friend sent me when she sent me this and the concealer. But I'm really looking forward to trying the Huda Beauty, I think it's Lifeliner. Yeah, it's a duo-ended one in black. And I'm really looking forward to trying this. I've heard such good things. So you've got a pencil liner, and then you've got the liquid liner, and that's what I want to try out. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to try and film it, but I'm not very good at liner, so you'll have to, you know, bear with. So this is what it looks like. So I haven't actually used one of these kind of ones ever. I usually use sort of one that's like this freckle pen, like just like a felt tip kind of thing, not like one of these. But we're going to go ahead and try it. Also, I have very shaky hands. Okay, it is quite stringy. I don't know how else to describe that as. Okay, I'm painting my eyelashes, but never mind. Right, so let's try. Don't really know the best ways to do this with because it's quite a long Okay, that's not bad. I do apologise if I sound like Darth Vader when I concentrate. I've been told this my entire life, but okay. I am struggling a little bit, not gonna lie to you, but that doesn't look overly bad. It looks very wet at the moment, so I need to see whether that dries down, but that isn't bad. So I'm going to do the other eye and then I'll come back, because that was not easy to do whilst filming. Not gonna lie, it's very wobbly, not the easiest to use if I'm honest. Still looks like it's drying down, but it's not bad. I quite like it. Now I've got 2 different sets of lashes to try, but I'm going to keep a pair because I don't know whether I can reuse them, but I'm going to show you them anyway. And also I've got a lip kit to try out. So I bought these in Superdrug. They were on offer, right? And then I had this thing on my, what is it, what's their beauty card called? I don't know, their beauty thing. So I paid £12 for this set, and then I got these for £4.99, and I'm keeping on because I don't know whether you can reuse the lashes for this. So I'm going to keep hold of them and try them out because I'm going away next week for my birthday. And I really want some really nice, simple, easy lashes. So I'm hoping that these are going to be good. I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't used anything like this ever, but we're going to give them a go. And yeah, well, I'll try and film doing them, but I'm really useless at lashes. But anyway, I have these lashes to try out. These are the Ardell Magnetic Omega Hold Liner and Lash. So they're magnetic lashes. And yeah, it says eyeliner and adhesive for all lashes, magnet, strip or individuals. And it's got the brand Duo lashes. So let me get into these. Okay, so it's got on the back, it's got traditional magnets. You see like the magnets, and then this is like a invisible band, and you can use them up to 20 wears, pre-curved band and easy to trim. So it says apply 2 coats of the liner up against the lower lash line, then apply on lashes when it's semi-wet. Okay, and then to remove, it says gently peel off lashes and remove liner residue from the band. Okay, to remove liner, gently wipe an oil-based makeup remover over the lids. Okay, we'll give it a go. It says invisible magnetic technology, maximum all-day hold, magnet invisi band, end-to-end coverage. I don't know what end-to-end coverage actually means, but we're going to give it a go. They're in the style 054, and it's the Duo Lashes lash glue that it comes with. So yeah, these are what they look like. I'm probably going to have to cut quite a bit off. Yeah, they look very big, but we're going to give them a go. So this is what the lash looks like. It looks really nice lash, I will say, but I feel like that is really big. I'm not very good at getting lashes on as it is, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this. Okay, it's just like one, and then I don't know, it's very dry. It's not very wet. So I can't actually tell you whether or not it's semi-dry because it's a really dry formula. I don't know if this is going to work because that doesn't seem like it's wet at all. I'm just going to give a go with one coat because yeah, I'm okay. Actually, nah, I can't say, like, I don't know whether or not, like, can you guys see? It's, I think this is faulty because that is like a dry eyeliner. But never mind, we're just gonna wax some mascara on and do the lips. Let's try this. Right, we're gonna put aside our feelings and give it a go. The Shut Up and Kiss Me lip palette from P. Louise. Now, a lot of us have a love-hate relationship with this. It literally looks like kid makeup, but we're going to put that aside and give it a go. But first up, let's see, because I think this is dry. See if it... I'm impressed. It's gone a little bit patchy, but that isn't really moving. So right, let's try to remove the lip stuff I had on. Okay, so there's, I think, 15 colours in here. And they're all variations of nudes. So I'm going to grab a lip liner and I'm just going to try this one here. It's like a pinky nude. I also need to find something to apply it with because I don't actually have a lip brush. So I've done the lips. You can't really see, but it's in the shade Sensational, which is... I've just done the lips and it is in the shade Sensational, although I don't feel like you can see it very well. It's quite a light pinky nude. I think it's quite similar to my lip shade almost. But anyway, I actually have this in a pencil version as well. It's like my favourite lip liner, I'm not going to lie. Not sure if this is the right brush to use, but it's the only one I've got. I don't actually have a proper lip one. It's just like a little angled one. And it is a P. Louise 225. Now, this, I feel like if it was different types of pans and not heart-shaped, it might not look so kid-like. I would also say that if it was maybe something like this, but magnetic palette, where you were able to take the individual lipstick out and you'd have like a little tiny little case thing that you could like pop it in and then you could take it out with you. I think that would have made it absolutely incredible and something really different as to what's on the market. But it has got a little mirror and it does say, I haven't got much time to talk when my powder's looking this perfected. Got to make sure I don't kiss too quickly or you'll become addicted. I don't really like quotes, but we're going to go in and we're going to give it a go. Okay. I don't like having to do it with a lip brush. I think the liner might have been too nude. Okay. It isn't actually bad. I do feel like it sort of taking me back to the 90s. It definitely feels like it's a matte formula, but I actually really like it. So that is the one that I've got on. I do actually really like it. So we're going to give it a go and try another one. So I've just removed it and I just put a little tiny bit of the P. Louise lip oil on because that felt really drying and I've got quite dry lips. So I'm not going to bother getting another liner. I'm just going to go for this because it looks It looks quite a browny red, and I'm just going to use it on the same brush because I don't have anything else that I think I can use. So actually, you know what about this? This might work. It's the P. Louise 7072. We're going to try this. It's slightly bigger. We're going to give it a go and see what it's like. Okay, that feels so much nicer on the lip with some lip oil, and it is going on a lot easier as well. Obviously, if these are intended to be matte, I would say that the lip oil underneath is probably going to stop that from becoming matte. I feel like I'm not getting as much pigment as well. Like, it's quite a thin red, but that's what it looks like. Okay, that's going to carry on. I'm going to try and see if I can get a bit more pigment. That's actually a really nice red. I will give you that. Okay. I'm gonna see past the kiddie makeup vibes and say I actually really like the two that I tried. I really do like. I would say it would be so much better if you was able to take the individual shades out, pop them in, like if you had a little plastic thing or something that was about like whatever size a palette is, to just be able to like take it out and put it in that, because there's no way you're going to just rock up somewhere, go for dinner and drinks, and then be like, say for example, some of this, okay, and you'd be like, oh, it's blotted, take some off, just for science. We'll take some off and you'll be like, oh, I need to top up. You're not going to sit there and whack this out and a brush and start applying your lipstick. That's what I would think. Anyway, I wouldn't. And it's quite weighty. Compared to a lipstick, it's quite weighty, but I do like it. I do like it. I just think it could be a bit more practical. But anyway, let's rate some of my favourite products, or just like the products that I've tried today. So let's just go from this one. I'm gonna say it's 6 out of 10 because I really like it. I just don't like the packaging, and I don't like that you can't take this out with you. It's not very practical, but I do like it. Okay. These lashes, absolute pants, 0 out of 10. It didn't work. Like, for me, the line didn't work. I've got some on my hand. I'm just going to see if this actually sticks to them. Yeah, no. It literally just comes off. So, I think I've got a dodgy liner. So, 0 out of 10, not for me. This 10 out of 10. I love it. I like that it's a quite small size. It is a 50ml, and I think that's a perfect size for me. Powder. Gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Not my favourite, but I do really like it. I think it's really nice. It's very finely milled. And when you like put your finger in the powder and then sort of tap it off, you can see how like thin and finely milled it is, and it feels really nice. But I have tried nicer powders recently, but I do like it. Absolute love this. 10/10. It's a really nice shade match for me. It blends really well. This feels really lightweight, and it's easy to use, and also it's not messy as well. So I really like that. What else we tried? Okay, this. I like this. I really like it. 10 out of 10. Shade match. probably 4 out of 10 for the shade, but overall I really do like this, and I would probably pick this up in a different shade, but I do have other skin tints and stuff that I need to use and stuff, but I do really like that. I think it's a really nice product. Lancome concealer, I love it. I really like it. I like the doe foot. I would say it's a little bit hard to pull out, but it's nowhere near as stiff as someone like, I think Soph was saying that hers was really stiff, but I really like that. Probably my most expensive concealer I own, so I'm looking forward to that. What else have I tried? I've got powder all down my top. Okay, I haven't tried the other side, so we're only going to rate half of it. So, okay. I feel like it's a little bit stringy. It's not the easiest to use like that, but then I am used to holding like an eyeliner quite far down, but I think it looks really, really nice. It is dried down now and it's completely matte. So I do actually really like this. I just need to learn how to use it. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Just because it's not the easiest to hold. It's quite difficult to hold and maneuver, but I do need to learn how to use it, but I do really like that. What else have I tried? Oh, here we go. We've got these 2 bits, and I think that is everything that I've tried. Okay, this little number 7. I do really like it. It's very, very sheer. And the colour is not pink. This is like a plummy colour, but it is really, really nice. And the last thing is the Huda Silk Balm. I really like that. It feels really nice, silky in the lips. It's not sticky. I just wish that there was a bit more colour, but I think it might just be because I've got a really light shade. I don't know if you can get other shades, but I really like it. So yeah, I think that is everything that I've tried. If I had to pick a favourite, I couldn't do that because I'd probably say these. Okay, so these are my top 3 things that I've tried today. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed just sitting and playing with a bit of makeup, trying some new things, and I will try and film doing this. It might be on a TikTok rather than a YouTube video, because obviously I'll be away celebrating my birthday. I'm gonna be 21 again. You know, I refuse to admit how old I am, so we're gonna be 21 again. And I'm going to give these a go. I really hope that I can reuse them because they're really nice and they're expensive. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!